All right, I just got a super chat about KDA. And the question is, when will, by what time frame do I expect Kadena to be at 70, which is my target? And I'm really glad that that question is there because, well, not because it's a super chat, but I've had a lot of people come on and say, it's never going to be hit. No way. It's like, oh, that's the target. It's probably going to be it. All right, so KDA, here we go. I'm going to guess February because that's when I think a potential Bitcoin bottom will be. And again, that is just a guess. It could be when the big move down begins, and my guess is a little too early and it doesn't get down there until April. That's possible. I mean, it's obviously possible. I'm just guessing on time. You can't time the market very well. I have a few times before, but you can't do it very often. All right, so 70 cents. So what we're going to do here to do this is, when you hear rise over run, what try to remember back in school, what is that? It's slope, mathematical slope, right? So a positive slope is up, negative slope is down, and sideways is 0. This is 180, okay? Or no, that's unwritten. No, that's like dividing by 0. That doesn't work. There is no slope there. There is a slope here that's 0. All right. So run is the time axis, right? So if price has a natural slope, then just identify what that is. Make a rotated rectangle. It's probably going to stay in that slope. Is it guaranteed? No. But now think, well, let's say there will be a capitulation event. Maybe it will go under or spike under like it did back here in that capitulation event. Okay, that's kind of a safe assumption. So let's say spikes below. Boom. When would that happen? That would be January. That looks about right. So honestly, this chart is saying it's going to be before February. Unless we get a short squeeze here. A short squeeze could happen. That's kind of why I bought Doge. And Doge looked like it was going to pop up to at least almost guarantee myself I could get myself a stop and profit, which at this point I think I can, but I haven't gone to do that yet. So let me take off this. That's the weekly 10. Yeah, so here's why I think it could be earlier. Look at what's happening. What is this? Oh, I need to get rid of that. Okay, that's confusing me. And then I'll get, yeah, here we go. So take a look. What's happening right here? What is this yellow line? It's an origin line. What is this red thing right here? That's the weekly 10. Don't they have opposite slopes? Yeah, they're going to crash into each other, right? Yeah. Do both affect price to very extreme degrees? Yes. So Kadena has to, by force, make up its mind by Christmas or New Year's, like around there. But it literally cannot, it has to. It has to break out of this triangle before New Year's. It's almost not possible that it doesn't. It's like, I honestly, I've never seen it like poop out, like extrude out or something. I don't think I've ever seen that. Because these two are just such big things for price. So it's going to be a squeeze of some sort. And you don't need to guess which way it's going to go. Why don't you need to guess? Because you're going to be able to see it with the small candles. Like I've been going over my channel for, it's been one of my foci points for, I don't know, a few months now. Don't worry about big closures unless it's a weekly, sometimes a daily. But look at the small candles. So you'll be able to see the small candles interacting. As it approaches this, so the weekly 10 coming down, if it's down here, is it interacting bullishly, okay, with the line? So it doesn't go below it and use it as resistance ever. If it goes below it, that's not bearish still. That's not bearish either. That's not bearish. That's bearish. That's bearish. This is not too bearish. Now, Does it become bearish when it's way down here? Okay, yeah, that's a flash crash. It happens, but it's not common. So now that we know it must make up its mind by about New Year's, so let's mark off New Year. It's going to be before New Year's, but let's just mark off here. If it goes down at that time or before, the average slope of the move. Now we're going to do the average slope. And again, everybody, this was a big, $20 super chat, so I'm going to give them a little extra here. Now add the average slope. Now we know where it's going to fall. So we have two important lines crossing here, which is going to initiate the move. If it's down, well, we have another important line here crossing what? An origin line. So there you go. And that is on January 10th. 69 cents or 70 cents. So that is my exact guess. If it actually happens like that, that would be badass. But that's just what happened on Bitcoin. I made the exact guess when these here. I'll show you. Watch. Like it could happen on Kadena. Watch. It just did it on. Like I even had team leaders saying, "Holy shit, it did it at the exact time." Fuck. Where was it? Yeah. This is what I did. I think during the video, this blue was a different color, but it's the same thing. Look. Watch. Like it's real. Like folks, I'm telling you, when two important lines cross, it's real. It makes price go to it. It doesn't have to keep going that way, because if this intersection right here, important line, that's what I said on my videos. When this crosses is when it should hit 16.7. It's recorded. Like I did it on 2 or 3 videos, expecting it to come down here. Look, how fucking, on a minute scale, on a 15-minute scale, how far off was I? Right? I said at this cross, this is what will suck price down, and it's going to hit it. 16.7 right here. How far off was I? You can't time the market, but you can get within 3 hours of it. It's not bad. And so with Kadena, the cool thing is those lines are even more powerful for Kadena. So 70 cents exactly on that day. It could be real, folks. I'm telling you. It could be exact. And now, should you bank on that? Like, go sell a house and take on a short or whatever? No, don't do that. Because I told you earlier, don't guess what's going to happen in this triangle. You have to wait to see how does price interact with this or this when it starts interacting with it. But right now, it's in the middle. So there's no guessing. Don't guess. Because we could be facing a serious short squeeze, which takes Bitcoin up 25K. It is, but there are lots of shorts in the, not just in crypto, but in the market. So I would not guess right now, folks. I'm telling you, a short squeeze is on the table. And I think and honestly, so would this break out of this triangle if Bitcoin hit my targets? I don't think it will. No, it won't. That's 16%. So yeah, even if my higher up Bitcoin, the origin lines hit, Kadena will still be at or just under the weekly 10. That's a 20% move, 16% move. So you got out of me when it'll hit that target, why, but also the idea that it's not guaranteed to break down from here. But if it does, then it should hit it on January 10th, almost exactly. Like that's the target and the win. That's Kadena, everybody. You literally have a sideways triangle. And remember the last 2 times I said that? That's what so this time I didn't anticipate the triangle. I don't think I did this time. I didn't say, hey, look at this. It's going to go here. Last triangle I did. Last 2 I did. I drew the triangle and it fell in it and filled out the whole damn thing. This one I didn't anticipate it. But yeah, you have a triangle right here. It's going to do the same thing. And that's Kadena.